Well, everyone, this race was full of playoff drama, full of aggressive racing, a crazy flip, and RFK Racing winning once again, folks. One of my picks to win actually won. I knew an RFK Ford was going to win. Brad was actually my main pick, but he ended up finishing second. But my second pick, Chris Buescher, wins it, folks. Let's get started with this video.
Back to reality.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of In the NASCAR. And holy crap, this race was full of playoff drama, aggressive racing, and ends up with one of my main picks to winning tonight, I should say. I knew a Ford was going to win. It had to be an RFK Ford. It was either the RFK or Penske, and I knew RFK. They had it, man. Oh my gosh, guys. Chris Buescher, man. He did it, gets his third win of 2023. So let's go ahead and get started. Pole was won by Chase Briscoe. Stage one was not as much. I mean, there were drivers like pushing each other. Denny Hamlin, he was coming up there. Ty Gibbs. We had some of those drivers who were in below the cutoff line were up front. And yeah, so stage one was in the battle between Martin Truex and Denny Hamlin. And Kevin Harvick, he had put on such a good race today. Such a good race tonight. And yeah, I am putting on the NASCAR America Post Race show on. They're right now representing Truex Jr.'s regular season championship. Which, yeah, guys, Martin Truex Jr. is your 2023 regular season champion. And we're going to get to the playoff standings in a minute. So, yeah. So, stage one, nothing really much happened other than the end with teammates Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr. battling it out for the stage win and ended up getting Truex the win. But stage two was crazy with the racing. Three wide racing at one point. There was like three wide racing for most of the stage number two. Over almost all the field was full of three wide racing. Like, oh my gosh, guys. This race right here, man. Oh man, oh man. So yeah, and then we had some drivers making green flag pit stops. We have drivers making pit stops. I believe we only had like 4 cautions this race. I believe 2 of them were for stages. Wait, I think 2, 4, or 3. I think around 3 or 4, maybe around them. But yeah, then the first red came out. There was only 2 cautions, well, for incidents. So yeah, and one of them was for that big crash that happened in turn 4 with Ryan Blaney and Ty Gibbs getting together. Like literally, like Christopher Bell was pushing Ty Gibbs, and then Ty Gibbs got loose, went into Blaney. Though he went into the wall hard. Like, look at the safer barrier. It was literally like caved in so freaking much. Everyone was caught up in it. Well, almost half of the field. Including my favorite driver, Denny Hamlin, which unfortunately I think he finished the lap down. I'll have to wait and see when we look at the results again. But yeah. Um yeah, we had drivers like Ryan Blaney, man, I'm glad he was okay. That was a vicious hit. Ty Gibbs was involved, Bell, Austin Dillon, Tyler Reddick. So many other cars were involved in that mess as well. So yeah. And then Brad Keselowski, he won stage 2. Then stage 3, nothing really happened. Kind of similar to stage 1. However, Chase Briscoe and Eric Almirola, they were the dominant ones. Literally dominated, and then at one point it was like a single file where drivers had no choice but to go in the single file lane. Then green flag pit stops happened yet again, and then right around lap 10 to lap 9, that is when the chaos starts to happen. And then with like 6 laps to go on the back straightaway, all heck breaks loose. Chase Briscoe and Ryan Preece get together and you will not believe the kind of ride he took. Ryan Preece took one of the most vicious flips of the modern day NASCAR era. That one was almost as bad. Ryan Preece was able to get out, but he had to be put on a stretcher. Please, for the love of the Lord, I hope Ryan Preece is okay. Hopefully the injuries aren't too bad. Please, everyone, pray for Ryan Preece, man. That was a vicious crash he took. Look at the barrel roll of how Ryan. That is something you would see in the 1990s and 1980s. I am not even kidding you. Like, I am not even kidding you. Like, holy crap. That was. Once I saw that, I literally jumped out of my seat and literally just jumped out of this chair and literally was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like, gosh, I literally wanted to, like, oh my gosh, guys. That flip was so vicious. Man, but I'm glad. But Priest did get out of his car, so he is awake and alert. So that's good. Just hope the injuries aren't too bad. So yeah, and then, well, Harvick. I was rooting for him. I was rooting for Harvick, but in the end, Chris Buescher, one of my picks to win, along with Brad Keselowski, finished 1-2 in this race. I'm happy for them. I'm really happy. Yeah. Yeah, they're actually right now just talking about the Priest incident. Ryan Priest, I actually got a report, an update that right now that Ryan Priest has been transported to a medical center, and Chase Briscoe, I know he's okay. So man, please pray for Ryan Priest, y'all. Pray for Priest, and yeah. So yeah, guys, that crash of Ryan Priest was so violent, man. Hope he's okay. I hope he can get better soon. But man, the racing today, the absolute racing today tonight, I should say, has been in freaking insane. Oh my gosh, guys. No, man. Nah, gosh. Dude, the racing was crazy, guys. And yeah, Kevin Harvick, man, he came up close. And yeah, so, but yeah, wow. The racing was crazy. There was some strategy that came into play. Um, and green flag pit stops late in stage two. Stage one, like I said, was like start off slow, but heading up to the start, I think like at 20 laps or so, that's when other drivers from the back started to get up towards the front. And yeah, 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 and then stage two with that big crash, I'm glad everyone was okay. And then with that Ryan Priest flip in stage three, dude, holy crap, I still cannot believe that just happened. Glad Chase Briscoe's okay. Man, he even dominated too. I think he led the most laps tonight. Dude, that sucks for Chase Briscoe. But Ryan Priest, dude, holy crap. Almirola, I actually thought Almirola had a chance to win as well. So, yeah. But anyways, in the end, Chris Buescher and Brad Keselowski, RFK Racing, gets the win. This is Buescher's third win of the season. Now we want to take a look at the race results. Alright, everyone, here's the race results. Chris Buescher won the race, and Brad Keselowski, RFK 1 and 2, Almirola 3rd, Chase Elliott 4th, Joey Logano 5th, Alex Bowman 6th, Kyle Busch will finish 7th today. He was up in the top 10 for the most part. William Byron 8th. Kevin Harvick will fall back to finish 9th after leading. Corey LaJoy and Spire Motorsports with a top 15 finish. That's good for them. Bubba Wallace in the playoffs. Let's go. 12th. Michael McDowell 13th. Austin Hill 14th. Chandler Smith 15th. Christopher Bell 16th. Ross Chastain 17th. Eric Jones 18th. JJ Yeley 19th. Daniel Suarez rounds out the top 20. Justin Haley 21st. Josh Berry 22nd. BJ McLeod 23rd. Truex, Reddick, and Denny Hamlin 24th, 25th, 26th. Kyle Larson 27th. Harrison Burton 28th. AJ Allmendinger 29th. Chase Briscoe and Ryan Preece. Hopefully Preece is okay. Todd Gillen 32nd. Austin Dillon 33rd. Stenhouse, Gibbs, Blaney, Cindric, Hurt, and Brennan Poole. They were all in that stage 2 wreck. And yeah, that's it for the results. So yeah, guys, now I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the playoff standings right over here. And as you guys can see, look who was on the last spot in. Bubba Wallace. He's in. Yes. Yes. Guys, I am actually so happy that Bubba Wallace is in the playoffs. I wanted to make him to make the playoffs this year so bad. Like, but yes. Yes, yes. I was I was crossing my fingers. Please, I crossing my fingers saying, please, I don't want a new winner. I literally do not want a new winner for this race. I don't. And Bubba's in. He's in. Yes. Yes. And but what now let's talk about what this means for the others. Ty Gibbs, he's out. Allmendinger out. Allmendinger is out. Chase Elliott, bye-bye Chase. He's not making it. Bowman's out. And yeah. So that is it for the playoff standings right up here on the screen. So yeah. So yeah, guys, in conclusion, man, this race was insane. Like this has to be my favorite super speedway race of the season. It's almost as good as the Atlanta. Like literally, holy crap! That Ryan Priest flip was so I cannot stop thinking about it. That flip was so insane. Like they're really showing the replay of it right now. Like how many times he barrel rolled without even touching the ground? That is insane, y'all. Sheesh. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I hope Ryan Priest is okay. But guys, I'm going to have to give this race, this is one of the first times I'm doing it, I'm having to give this a decimal rating of a 9.5 out of 10 for this one. Holy crap. I enjoyed watching this race. I really enjoyed it. Guys, pray for Ryan Priest. I hope he's okay. I really hope he's okay. Um, yeah. And that is it, guys. From start, it was calm at the start with Chase Briscoe and Almirola, and Harrison Burton was leading too, and then Danny Hamlin and Truex were battling for the stage one win, and then from there on out, stage two, three wide racing until then they start and they slow down, green flag pit stops, and then that wreck happens with Gibbs, Blaney, and Blaney was involved, and man, wow. So yeah, and then stage three, it was calm with the Stewart-Haas cars dominating Chase Briscoe and Almirola, and then the Fords, man. I knew the Ford was going to win tonight, like I said, but again with that Ryan Fleece flip, that was crazy, crazy, and yeah, and then Chris Buescher was able to get the job done. Really happy for him. He's of course his course number is number 17, which I mentioned this in my Michigan video. Josh Allen, my favorite NFL player, his jersey number is also 17. So it's always a good day to see the 17, like Chris Buescher and Chris Buescher in victory lane, especially with a team like RFK. So yeah, really good. So yeah, guys. All right, y'all, guys. So what do you guys think of this race? Let me know in the comments below. And wow, what a race, guys. Anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out.